video showing you how you can tackle some IGCSE exam questions using time shortcuts on a calculator. So basically the degree minutes seconds button and the degree minute second conversion button. So the length of the high-speed railway from Beijing to Shanghai is 1318 kilometers. A train travels at an average speed of 252 kilometers per hour. The train leaves Beijing at 12:49. The local time in Beijing is the same time as the local time in Shanghai. Find the time correct to the nearest minute that the train arrives in Shanghai. So thinking about that, this is a speed, distance, time question. So time equals distance over speed. So we need to divide distance by speed. We have the distance, 1318 kilometers. We have the speed, 252 kilometers per hour. No issue with units. So you can go straight in, do 1318 divided by 252. And this should give you the time. So that gives you 5.23015873 hours. Now, you've got a choice now. Given that it's an exam question, you probably would be advised to convert that and write it down. So if we go to option and angle, you might want to convert that to DMS. So that tells us it takes 5 hours, 13 minutes and 48 seconds. Now, this is a 4-mark exam question, so some of those marks would be for recognizing that it takes that long. Right, then it asks you what time does it arrive in Shanghai. So if it left Beijing at 12:49 and it took that long to get there, you need to do an addition. So I'm going to add on 12 hours and 49 minutes to this answer. So this answer plus, I mean, we could add any way around, and that gives me another decimal. So, and I want you to convert that to DMS again. And that tells me that at 2 minutes past 6 and 48.5 seconds, we should arrive in Shanghai. So do note that it asks for the time correct to the nearest minute. So I'm going to record, it's closer to 3 minutes past 6 than 2 minutes past 6. I'm going to log that as 6:03. Now, you should write some things down, especially for 4 marks. I reckon a minimum amount of working to get the writing. So see this calculation, 1318 over 52. Write that down. It would be really good to see that you know that 5.23 hours is 5 hours, 13 minutes and 48 seconds or 49 seconds. Show some kind of addition, and then really they're looking for this final answer. Okay, a second question we could tackle. So Javier starts the journey at 22:50. For the first part of the journey, he drives for 2 hours 45 minutes at 70 kilometers an hour. Find the distance. So this again is a speed, distance, time question. Using the DST triangle, you know that if you cover up distance, distance is speed times time. So we need to do the speed, 70 kilometers an hour, times the time, 2 hours and 45 minutes. So you've got two options. If you just want to go straight to the answer, there. If you just want to go straight to the answer, you can do 70 times 2 hours and 45 minutes. Something like that. So that should tell you that Javier travels 192.5 kilometers. Now your other option would be, and just thinking about exam mark schemes, would be to convert the 2 hours and 45 minutes to just hours first anyway. So that actually is quite a nice one to do non-calculated. 45 minutes is 3/4 of an hour. So it's 2.75. If you can't remember that, you do 2 hours and 45 minutes and you press execute and it gives you 2.75, and then you can do something like what's shown here. 70 times 2.75 is 192.5. But I think if you can get to this 192.5, you're going to get all 3 marks.